Been a while since I had some fried eggs. We also picked up a sourdough boule, and it's kind of the perfect accompaniment. This yolk broke. It broke coming out of the shell. Whenever it was the first one I broke, and I could tell in which a certain way the shell had mangled itself. I was like, don't stab my egg. And I was like very carefully trying to get my finger in there and be like, don't stab my egg. It did. It's fine. It'll be a little sandwich. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday. It's a pretty good morning. It's a pretty good morning. Or afternoon, I guess, at this point. I was hoping that the repairman would come yesterday. We didn't talk about that, but our AC is making strange. Well, it's not making strange noises. It's making repeated noises. It's doing something called short cycling, where it goes and it like keeps trying to come on, and it might do that like 7 to 10 times before it'll finally come on. And even when it's on, it may not stay on all that long, and then it goes down again. So like in the span of like 20 minutes, it might do that 30 or more times. So it's not affecting the AC inside. It's still working. It's still cool, but it sounds alarming. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like the sort of thing that I should probably let them know about. So I did, and they said that they would send someone out yesterday around 7 p.m., and then that person never came. And then we get a call today, and they said that they would come out on Monday. And I was like, okay, it's fine. It's not an emergency. It's like, I just want them to be aware of it, and if there's something that they need to deal with, that, they could deal with. It is just bad before you know when they're going to come out, because we were told that they were going to come out at 7 by the people above them or whatever, and then they didn't come out. So for the whole night last night, we were like, are they coming? And then, of course, it gets to about like 9, and you're like, they're not coming. Don't think they're coming. The agenda today is pretty simple because I spent so much time scheduling some stuff yesterday and getting ahead. That is good because that allows me to just kind of freely work on vlog stuff today. Also going to make sure that your room is set. You're going to clean your room today? Is that?
Yeah, I'm going to clean the floor.
Yeah.
So, I got to take out my stuff from there.
Yeah.
I'm going to clean the floor and then probably take a shower and put the drop cloth down after.
Okay.
Because I have a waterproof drop cloth and then a fabric one.
Yeah.
Maybe hang the backdrop, which I'll need your help for because you're tall. And the easel, kind of see what I'm missing. I know I'm missing my lights, so I know where everything is. And then I can probably set up my cart with brushes and paint. So I'm ready to start painting next week.
Hopefully. And then, of course, later tonight, another stream. And I think we're just going to continue to do Captain Toad because folks like Captain Toad. We like Captain Toad. It's pretty casual. And I think we're going to, we picked up one of those.
Costco yakisobas?
Yeah, the Costco meals are really good. They're really hearty. They're really cheap. So we got the yakisoba, and we're going to do that tonight. So that's our entire day plan. But it all starts with some really good looking eggs. Keppo. He's really enjoying that blanket being crumpled up on the couch there. Flash forward. We just finished the stream. I actually need to take this off. I got to tell you, I've kind of enjoyed getting a chance to use and try out the lav mics. They work well. We actually had altered stuff a little bit for tonight, and I think it actually works better now than it did, so it sounds even better. Stream went well. We ran a little long. It took us a while to get started. There's a lot of alerts, but then by the time we were ready to get started, Mal was like, I'm hungry.
I was hungry.
But you were hungry, which is fair. So got to making some dinner, ate dinner, really chill, casual stream. And then we actually we went long because we wanted to beat Chapter 2, Episode 2, Book 2, whatever you want to call it, Captain Toad. So we've now finished 2/3 of the game, although there is a little bit more if we choose to do it because there's some paid DLC for Mario Odyssey. So it's like Odyssey-themed Captain Toad levels. Game's fun so far. I've enjoyed it. We might beat it next week. I would really like to get back to the point of, or back to doing Pokemon, but, it's a little effort. The other thing that was nice is that we used the other camera this evening, and we actually showed us making dinner. And I talked about it a little bit on, which one is it? Is it this one? No, this one? This one. I talked about it on stream, but I feel bad because we've really spoiled viewers with a setup that we do not have any intention of keeping. We've done breakfast streams in the kitchen and on the table. Like, we've had all of this cool setup, and we've done, gaming streams and stuff, and we get to show like dinner being made at the same time. So like, we've done all this stuff, but that was not our intention to do like permanently. And the reason is, look, this is the problem. The problem is,
I don't want the place to look like this forever.
Yeah. So the big problem is that when you do what we do for a living, it requires, equipment to be set up in order to do it. However, it is nice to have some part of the house that is not full of equipment that you can go to and you're like, oh, there's no equipment here. There's not wires running everywhere. And that helps a lot. So long term, we don't plan on having a bunch of equipment in the living room. It doesn't mean that we can't occasionally do things in the living room. It doesn't mean we can't occasionally do things in the kitchen. We can, but we're trying to avoid having stuff, look like this at all times if we can help it. So that's the goal. That's the hope. Yeah. Anyway, if you tuned into our stream tonight, I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. We will be, I'm thinking almost certainly we'll be in the loft next week. In fact, as early as Tuesday's breakfast stream, I'd like to be in the loft because I want to start getting things set up, seeing how it's going, how it feels, and then most importantly, figuring out the audio. Because now that we've got some stuff in here, it's not as echoey, but if I take you, I'm sure you'll be able to even tell on the phone camera. But the one thing, I don't think I ever showed off the lights. Did I show off the lights?
No.
Oh man. So I've been ordering, sorry, my brain's all over the place. We've been ordering new lights for the place to, for one, get the color temperatures to match, and then also make them brighter. It's going to be kind of hard to tell because we have big studio lights in here right now, but the kitchen is so much brighter. I don't know if you'll be able to tell exactly how much brighter it is just by looking at this without the before and after, but it's a lot brighter. My assumption is that there were 60 watt equivalents in there before, and now there are 100 watt equivalents in there, and it's so much better. And the lights that came today were also the ones for upstairs, so check this out. Yeah, it's bright. And for the loft, where's the switch? I keep forgetting where the switch is. Yeah, it's bright. It's really bright. And, whenever we go to do video stuff here, we probably won't even have these on, but having bright lights in here for setup purposes is really nice because there's a lot of stuff I'm going to have to hook up, and being able to see what I'm doing is going to be really nice. Also, not that it would be regularly used for this, but if you wanted to, you could come up here and still watch something. I don't know, if we had a bunch of people in the house and they wanted to do two things at once, you could do that. Anyway, so I'm just kind of imagining, this is breakfast stream now, and game streams and things. It's still going to be a little echoey, and we have to try and minimize that as much as possible. And that's going to be kind of the journey for next week, is getting this set up, this finalized, and doing everything we need to do to get this ready for prime time. Yeah. And if that requires us to do, another week of Captain Toad, kind of just as a test to make sure things are sounding okay, then we will. We will. It's fun, honestly. I know it's work to try and get things set up, but it's rewarding. Like, I really like it. It's fun for me. And solving some of these audio problems too, because like we're not in a room, so we don't have the walls like on this side, which makes it difficult. We're gonna put a rug in here, which will help absorb some of the sound, and there's gonna be more stuff go in here just because there's probably gonna be some billies or something in here. We're gonna get a curtain behind us, which will help a little bit, and then I don't know. I try to avoid going all the way towards like, oh, we need, audio foam or something like that. Because a lot of times that's not completely necessary. I'm not opposed to it, but like usually there's another way to get a space sounding good. Because we don't need it to sound like a recording booth. That's not what we need. We just need it to sound good. So I'm thinking a rug in here, possibly maybe like a rug over there or some runners, and then just getting some more stuff around might help. And if worst comes to worst, then we can figure out something. But I need to set it up and get the shotgun mic up to hear what it actually sounds like on a breakfast stream or a game stream or something, and then we'll be in a good spot. Okay. It's happening. Every day, little by little. We're getting there. Thanks for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?